everybody, I'm Merisu the Art Sheep, and thank you so much for watching this video, and this video is the last one of the year! Yay! Yay! I'm so excited that I actually got everything all finished, and this is the last thing I wanted to do. And what is it we are doing for the last video? Well, usually I make these like meme charts, wheels, templates, whatever you want to call them, and I just kind of, you know, fill them up with different drawings that I've made throughout the year. But this time I actually wanted to do something a little bit different, and instead I decided to make me in an art gallery, and the pictures on the wall would just be drawings that I made throughout the year. And I was going to just make me sitting in the gallery, and the gallery would look more normal, but I got inspired by this illustration by the artist Rella. I will hopefully show the illustration on the side somewhere around here. Yep, there it is. And it was a drawing of Hatsune Miku for the Symphonia Art Collection. I think I pronounced that first word wrong. Anyway, and it was really pretty, and kind of gave me the idea of just making like parts of my digital art software, in this case clipstudiopaint, be popping out, and then I thought I would put the pictures behind and kind of make it a little bit more like a digital art gallery, since that is what it is in fact. And I gotta say, I'm really happy with how this turned out. I was going to make the pose a little bit more dramatic and make the angle look a little bit more slanted, do something a little bit more interesting, but in the end I decided to not go for that for two reasons. One, I wanted to keep the drawing simpler because I didn't want to distract from the paintings. I did want the illustrations to be a focus, and I also wanted to keep it simpler because I wanted to get this video out before 2023 ended. So I was like, I'm not the best at angles still learning how to use the perspective ruler, still learning how about perspectives in general, and it's just like, nope, that ain't gonna, I'm not gonna even try it, so I'm just like, I'll pass. There are a whole bunch of things that I want to try to do next year, and it's all big Lord willing, but I basically want to try to, you know, take a little bit more art classes, or some kind of lessons or something, learn more about art. I want to watch certain animes, yes, because that's really important. I want to study a little bit more on a spiritual level, but also just in general on a book smart level, because I think that's probably a good idea. In general, you can never stop learning. And I also want to just take a little bit more in a little bit of a different direction with my channel, maybe make a little bit more reviews. I really like that Hunger Games review video that I did, so maybe I'm going to do a little bit more of that. I made an AMV this year for Christmas. If you haven't seen it, there it is right there. Go watch it. I made it for my brother, and I don't know, I want to try to work on those a little bit more. I'm not sure if I'll actually upload them because I'm very nervous about my channel getting taken down for copyright. The only reason why I did that one is because I used the song by the amazing singer Dan Vasc, and he lets people use his music in his videos. So that's cool. But, this is neither here nor there. I still want to try to make more AMVs just in general. And also, the biggest one for those who are interested, I want to work on Revolution Full Color. I got a lot more to show. I want to work on Chapter 3, and hopefully it won't take me an entire year to make it. So yeah, those are things that I have planned for next year. And for this year, I gotta say, it's been a mixed year, but there's been a lot of good that happened this year. I got my computer in August, and that was a goal that I was working towards a long time, so I can't believe I finally got it. Got everything all organized on it completely, finally, 100%. Well, I've had everything organized on it for quite a while, but I finally got everything really, really situated, because it's not complete until all the music and it's in the proper order. And that's my phone, ignore that. And I can safely say that I really do finally got everything all situated on my computer. And I also got Revolution Full Color Chapter 1 out. I also did all the reference sheets at the beginning of the year, did some really big speed paints, did some challenges, like the art color wheel, and then also my princess time month wheel, whatever, I don't know, yeah, you can see here I'm playing around with the perspective tools and stuff like that because I was trying to do dramatic angle and stuff, but I didn't go for a visit, so just ignore all this. And I also got all my gifts complete, and I can really see some improvement too because I was in a rush this year as well, but despite me being in a rush, I did a lot better on my Christmas gifts than the last time I was drawing Christmas gifts. And I was in a rush then too, but yet I still, I got it a lot better because I'm like, okay, I can actually make good Christmas gifts. Well, better Christmas gifts, let's put it that way, and still be in a rush. So I am improving. I'm improving, and I noticed the improvement. Yay! I love it when I look back at my work. In fact, I'm going to talk a little bit more when you'll see me put in the pictures, but I will say that I want to redraw a few of my old drawings because that's one way that you can definitely see an improvement, and I think it's a good thing to challenge yourself too. And one thing that I think that I'm definitely also going to do is I'm going to make some reference sheets for a few of my ever stories. So I got several stories. I got Tales of Hollows. Tales of Hollows I'm not working on really at all. That's the series my character Kyle is from, and I'm not going to be working on it at all because I want to kind of put that on the back burner. And then I got Blue Song, which again I'm not going to work on it at all. That's the series that my character Azura Shiraboshi is from, and then I've got still working on the name, this Fabulous Something Adventures of Sisters Brandy and Champagne, and then I've got I Want No More Girls Allowed in My Party, which is kind of an isekai that I was coming up with. And then I got Revolution Full Color, which is the one I'm currently working on, but then I got one that's called I think, well, we're still workshopping the name, but it's just called Protectors right now. It's a superhero one. It's the oldest series that I've been working on. I've been working on it forever, and we've always been just working on it together, me and my brother. Okay, if you see that there's a dramatic jump, that's because I accidentally pushed pause on my recorder and I forgot to push play. I haven't made that mistake in a while, so I'm actually kind of surprised that I did it once again. So I guess it was about time that I made that mistake. But luckily you didn't miss that much. I just mostly took screenshots of clipstudiopaint and then put the like layers and tablets and all that stuff, all the little panels on the side. And then I also added this squiggly line, which took a lot longer than I thought. But for some reason that was a hard line to get just right, and I gotta say it was very annoying to just get it right. But anyway, series Protectors, yeah, working on with my brother, and we've been working on it for a very long time, and I don't think I'm gonna be making any like chapters of it because it's something that I do with him, but I am going to be making reference sheets for the characters that are mine. So I want to get that done because I want these characters to be designed, because someday, maybe if the world doesn't blow up before then, I do want to actually do Protectors, because I still am very proud of that series, and I think that actually does have the chance of being a very good series. And I have to say I'm very, 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 very pleased with the way everything looks in it, at least in my head. That doesn't mean it will look that way when it's actually out, because that's what artists do. I said this is my first attempt at recording. Us artists, we get something in our brain and it's big and it's beautiful, and then we have to reach in and try to pull it out and throw it onto the canvas and pray by some miracle of God that it looks half as good as it did in our head. Usually it gets torn up when you're yanking it out. I added a little bit of texture to my jeans and my coat because I wanted this to be detailed, but not like complete. I wanted it to be very simplistic, but I didn't want it to be devoid of detail. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. That's in everything I actually did. I saw a lot of movies this year. I'm not sure if I'll see a lot of movies next year. Fun fact, I actually wanted to buy the popcorn bowl that you just buy once and then you can fill it up, the bottomless popcorn bowl, but I never got around to it. And then I realized, because I was like, oh, the year's almost over, I'm not going to be seeing much more movies. And I kept on saying that, and then I'm like, I could have saved so much money. Because I liked buying popcorn from the movies. I know it's expensive, but I do like buying them because theaters, they don't make much money from the movies themselves. I just get a small portion of it, and I like movie theaters. I love going to the movie theater, and believe it or not, we actually need movie theaters for movies to be successful, because they tried the whole streaming thing and it didn't work out, and they tried to abandon movie theaters just for them to realize that they need movie theaters. And I like to support movie theaters, so I like to buy the popcorn because it's something, and I like to be extra supportive. So I'll buy snacks, I'll buy popcorn, but I should have bought the bottomless popcorn because I could have saved some money. I want to support them, but I don't want to be broke either. I can't guarantee that I'm going to even be going to the theater as much next year. Well, for gazillion reasons. I don't like to plan too far in advance, but also because I don't know what's coming out. The only thing I know that I'm going to be seeing next year is Kimetsu no Yaiba, because that's going to come out in theaters again. Anyway, here we are adding the pictures. I was going to actually do this live, but that was just like, oh, this is boring, even for my standards, so it's like, no. Anyway, for January, I didn't actually do anything much that wasn't a reference sheet, which, that is a lot. The fact that I did every reference sheet in January, that was amazing. I couldn't believe I actually did that. But, that said, I didn't actually draw that many illustrations, so I just did the Masato Chinese drawing. It's not my favorite, but it isn't bad. And then for February, I ended up doing my Persona 5 drawing. That's the one I'm probably going to be redoing first, because I really do like that one, but I want to redraw it. And then for March, I didn't really draw anything because I was working on Revolution Full Color at the time, so I just did my Masato eyes. April, I usually do my friend Lydia's birthday gift for April, but I was really happy with my princess drawing, so I ended up doing my princess drawing, because that's probably one of the biggest drawings I did. And then for May, I ended up doing my Rio Kameshiro drawing, because I really did like that one. It was nice drawing Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal fan art again. I haven't done that in a while. I want to draw some more Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal fan art, because I still like that. And then for June, I ended up doing my reference sheet for Masato, because that was all I could think of for June. And then July, I was going to do my color wheel, but I was really happy with my patriotic drawing of Fly, aka Anastasia Vale. She's the one from my superhero show. Series, not show. Series. Anyway, and then for August, I couldn't decide between my Hatsune Miku drawing and then my YouTube cafe drawing. So in the end, I just went do both. I do that sometimes where I can't decide between drawing, because I gotta say, I'm really proud of both of those. They were both really nice. And then September was a little bit more of a busier time, because I was working on Revolution Full Color, and then I also got my computer at the end of August, so September was mostly just me organizing everything on my computer and getting everything all straight and away. And then in October, that's when I uploaded Revolution Full Color, so I thought I would do a picture that I actually worked on in that, so that was like the last picture that I finished. I don't know, I gotta say, I really do like that page. And then November, I really did like my Hunger Games drawing, and then also my Shaolin Showdown drawing, but of course, in the end, it's gonna be Gothic. Gothic's one of my favorite animates. And then from December, I ended up doing the Christmas drawing that I made for my friend Lydia, because I really am proud of it, and that's the gift that I worked the most hard on, because it had the most characters in it. I worked hard on all of them, but that one was the most because it had, you know, the detailed background and stuff like that. And I gotta say, I'm very proud of all the drawings that I made. And look, even in months, like, I thought at one time I was being really productive, and then I just slowed down, and I just wasn't. And that is true. I did slow down production when I started getting sick, and then after I got better, I just got lazy. And it's not a lie that I got less productive, but in the end, when you actually look at the entire year as a whole, I think I've been very productive this year. And it hasn't been, I mean, no year's a perfect year, but for me, it actually hasn't been that bad of a year. And I gotta say that I'm very happy with everything that I did. Got my computer, got very nice drawings put out, got Revolution Full Color Chapter 0 put out. I'm in Chapter 1. I can't even keep track of what I'm doing. And I got Gothic fan art, Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal fan art, which were everything that I was doing. My Princess Wheel, which was something that I was planning for a really long time. And yeah, I'm just really satisfied with this work. And I hope you liked all the drawings that I made this year. And thank you so much for watching. my content. It means a lot to everybody who does, and I'm so happy that I'm still able to do this, even though it's just a hobby, but I'm still glad that I'm able to have the freedom to do it. Hopefully I will have the freedom to do it again next year, and let me know down in the comment section which drawing you are the most pleased with out of the ones that I made. And I'm very interested to know. And like I said, even when I was doing just like reference sheets, it wasn't like I wasn't doing nothing. I was still being productive. I was working on Revolution for Color, I was working on reference sheets, I was working on this or that. And I'm pretty much, yeah, I actually, like I said, I'm very happy, and I hope to amp it up again next year. I don't got any plans right now though, so I'm just gonna mostly relax, maybe play some video games, finally finish Persona 5, because I still haven't done that, maybe play some Stray. I want to stream a little bit more, because that's really fun, and then I also want to, maybe try some other things with my channel, stuff that's a little different. And anyway, that was the video. I hope you enjoyed, had a lot of fun this year, had a lot of fun with this video. It was a really relaxing speed paint, and I'm glad I finished it before the year ended, and I hope to be back with another one sometime in the middle of January. So not soon, but hopefully not like at the end of January. I don't know. I'm gonna do my best. Anyway, with that, I say goodbye, and thank you so much for watching. If you liked, do all the YouTube things. If you didn't like, thanks for watching this far anyway. Goodbye, bye! I can't find a stop.
Take a cup of kindness yet for